Hey guys, EDDBUD, and I'm back today with a rundown of some of the best running shoe deals and bargains on the internet right now. Before we get into the main part of the video, I would really appreciate it if you're a new viewer or you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button and click the bell just below for notifications of when new videos are launched. And please hit that like button, I'd be most appreciative. So it's bargain time once again, with a rundown of the best running shoe bargains out there on the internet right now. There's some stuff from Adidas and Reebok today, and I believe that the deals are in the UK, and I think they might even be better in America. I think there might be a slightly higher percentage off. If you know of any other superb bargain deals at the moment, please post them in the comments below and help the other runners out. So over at the Reebok website right now, they've got another one of their crazy deals on. Reebok just seem to love doing these wild deals where you get like 30% off, 40% off. Sometimes they discount a shoe and then they give you another 30%. It's just madness. What are they doing? You get a feeling at some point that the management are going to like find out these people have been putting these deals on, like bankrupting them or something. So whenever I think of this shoe, I always think of Beast, the Reebok Panthea. It's available in some sizes right now for £59. So you've got Pebax midsole in that one. People keep telling me to check it out, they really love the shoe. So go and check out that wild deal on the Panthea. The FloatRide Energy 2 on the Reebok website is also currently discounted. You can pick up this superb dad colourway. I think some of the other colourways are discounted too. And it's clocking in at £52.46p. It's just a great deal. This is a really great shoe. I got it for a little less than that, in fact. It was a total steal. But as a daily shoe, you can't beat this one. Lovely comfort. In fact, I might go out and do another secret 3 miles in a minute without Mrs. EDDBUD knowing. Although she'll probably know now because she's watched this. For that kind of cash, I think you can't moan. Around about £52 is amazing value for this shoe. I think there's a code that you've got to enter to get the 30% off, but it's so obvious what it is. It's pretty much on the main basket page. You can't miss it. That shoe's a decent weight and there's some really good support in the upper. The Panthea obviously is a slightly higher pace shoe. In fact, I might actually order one of those myself. You can even get a 30% deal on Reebok's Run Class Pro. It's normally £200. If you use the 30% off, it's bringing it down to about £139, which is a fair bit of money, but this is an incredibly light shoe and could be a great racing option for those of you who don't mind a lower drop. Very thin layer of traction on the Run Fast Pro, and there's only a 3mm drop on there, so it's going to be an Achilles tester. I do remember ages ago, like Seth Demore running a 5k race. It's like probably 18 months or so ago, in the first version of that shoe, and he commented it was incredibly light, but I don't think there's a huge amount of shock protection there or cushion. So Adidas, the parent company of Reebok, have a similar deal going as well, with some equally crazy prices. So some examples of things you could pick up with that 30% off deal are the Ultraboost 20. Countless types of colourways of that shoe now, it's almost too many to go through. Adidas seem to smash out just so many colourways of their shoes. The Yeezys as well, if you are a bit of a sneakerhead and you're into those, there's just an unlimited number of colourways. So you can pick up an Ultraboost 20 for about £112, which I think is a much more digestible amount. I think that price is a lot easier to stomach. The super light and super responsive Takumi Sen 6 is also in that sale. You can get a £40 saving on this one, so it comes in at about £97. Although I think there's only a few sizes left, so do go and check it. I sized up a half a size, so do bear that in mind. Although you might not have ridiculous torpedo-like narrow feet. You might just have normal feet that aren't like mine. Alright, Beast. Beast is here. I did notice the other day, I can't remember which manufacturer it was, but they've actually got a shoe called the Beast. I think it's like a stability shoe. I just really wish they'd do one that was a neutral shoe. The Beast. We'd have to review it. This one could be a really good option for you if you want a short distance, very fast paced race shoe. Just got a little slither of boost here. It's kind of like when you go to one of those really expensive restaurants and they bring out the dish and you're like, I'm starving, this isn't even going to touch the sides. And then you realise it's quality over quantity. Even their top line Adidas Adizero 5 shoe is discounted. You can pick that up in quite a few of the colourways for about £90. The reception's been a bit lukewarm on that one, I think. Some people really like it, other people just don't see it as a marathon shoe anymore. Just not enough cushion there. Adidas is certainly going for the less is more. Apart from on that new shoe that I saw with the ridiculous Spice Girls style heel. I think even the guys in ABBA would have to really consider whether they would wear that shoe. The popular Boston 8 from Adidas is discounted with that 30% off to about £84. It's not bad, is it? 10mm drop. I think that one's quite a versatile shoe. You could probably race in it and use it for training as well. The SL20 though is mysteriously missing from that sale. It's exempt. You know, that will bring it down to like £70, which would be crazy. Well, I would buy one then. But alas, no. So Adidas aren't completely crazy like the Reebok guys. So do check those out ASAP over on the Reebok and Adidas websites. I imagine with all these new runners out on the streets, pounding the pavement, that they're buying up all these shoes and making it harder for everyone else to get them. But hey, that's okay. The more the merrier. A number of viewers have requested information about the pre-order of the Saucony Endorphin Pro. I was in there like a hungry squirrel to get my pair before they sold out. Alas, my buddy Tim Gross missed out. He needed one of the bigger sizes and they'd all gone. So I think numbers must be quite limited by the sounds of it. There were 3 websites, 3 is the magic number, don't forget. 3 websites that were doing pre-orders on them. I think it was Start Fitness, Alton Sport, and there was one other, I can't remember. Sadly, almost all of those pre-orders are gone. Well, I went on the website a little earlier on today and only very minimal sizes left. I think they sold out at an amazing pace. It's the speed roll technology, that's what it is, you see. Everybody wants it. Weird how it's okay to roll, but not spring. Why is that? People got a big problem about springing, but not rolling. Never quite understood that. No one ever moans about the Carbon X, you know, where you can roll and it's got the plate as well, so you can spring. No one ever gets upset about that one. Maybe because it's got Hoka on the side rather than Nike. That could be it. But you know me, guys, you can't take out your frustrations on the shoes. The shoes haven't hurt anyone, unless they were the wrong size or wrong type or something. I did spot, while I was on the Start Fitness website, they've got a special deal on the Reebok Run Class Pro. It was even cheaper than the Reebok site. Reebok will be onto that. You know that they'll give an extra 10% off to equal it out. They only had a few sizes left though, £119. So if you're keen to test that super light Reebok shoe out, you know where to go. Start Fitness, you can thank me later. While I was trawling around looking at running shoes, I did find a fantastic pair that I think I want to get. Not sale related, but on the New Balance website, there was a superb Pride edition of one of their shoes. It's the Fuel Cell Echolucent Pride. I really like the fact that the trim was multicoloured around the bottom section where the tongue joins the shoe. Awesome rainbow colouring on the midsole. I love the shoes look from the top down as well. They look really awesome. I really like the little details like the Pride lace loop. And the tongue reminds me a little bit of the Zoom Fly. Wondering what this one weighs actually. I'm quite interested to find out. Interesting tread on the bottom, on the outsole of the shoe. And there's a women's version which is a slightly lighter blue, almost like a cyan type colour. So certainly worth checking out further if you're into those stylings. So these form part of New Balance's Pride collection for this year, which does feature a range of t-shirts and also a casual shoe with 70s retro stylings. I'm certainly a supporter always of such collections, breaking down barriers. I did notice while I was at the New Balance site of a couple of good bargains. On their outlet store, they had a few pairs left of the Fresh Foam More with a huge cushion in the midsole. Could be fantastic for long runs or those daily easy miles. They had those in almost all sizes for around about £87. That's a lot of shoe for your money. Some sizes of the standard Fuel Cell Echolucent were also available. They were discounted down to £77. So if you're after a taste of the New Balance Fresh Foam midsole, it could be a good bet. There were only a few sizes left though, in either the slate and lemon slush colourway or the white and vision blue colourway. I did notice that the next percent was once again available on the Nike website. I almost just threw this shoe, it's just reminding me how light it is. Sizes 9.5 up through to about 13 were still available there in the Valerian blue colourway. Perhaps the sales of the next percent were halted a little bit by that shock drop of the Alphafly next percent during the week. Did you perhaps pre-order the Saucony Endorphin Pro or grab the Alphafly over the next percent? Let me know in the comments. Did you perhaps think to yourself, I'll wait it out and go for the Alphafly when it goes on retail, or when the Saucony Endorphin Pro comes out rather than go for the next percent? I still think this is a really awesome shoe, and I think with those new shoes coming out, we might get a few more comparisons between this and the Endorphin Pro. Certainly though, in terms of fit, I prefer the Alpha Fly. I hope you've managed to grab a good deal for yourself using the information in today's video. It's time for a musical interlude. More white stripes this week, this time from White Blood Cells. I love Hotel Yorba and fell in love with the girl. There's some fantastic ones on here. I do remember seeing them back in 2001 in Bristol. What a fantastic concert that was. I think the Von Bondies were supporting them that night. I just remember the colossal sound that Jack White got out of his guitar. Just drums and guitar, it was a massive sound. I think I kind of prefer the early White Stripes material than the latest stuff. And certainly this album's one of my favourites. It's also got I Think I Smell a Rat on there, which is a great tune. Might try and teach my daughter to play that one on the guitar. Okay, it's time for me to go off and sleuth some more shoe bargains for you. Thanks for watching through to the very end of the video. I do appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button and click the bell for notifications below of when new videos are launched. Please comment below with any of your opinions on the bargains in today's video. Do let me know whether you opted for the Saucony Endorphin Pro or the Alpha Fly, or the next percent, or none of the above. Share this video with your running buddies. My name's EDDBUD, and I'll be seeing you.